Hey guys! So, ignore my bitten lip there. I've been biting the skin off, so it's a bit red. Just ignore that. So I finally got over 100 subscribers! Yay! I seriously was not expecting it to happen. Like ever, to be honest, my channel has grown very, very, very slowly. So I kind of was thinking, like, I don't think it's ever actually gonna happen. But it did! And I'm really surprised, and oh my gosh, thank you so much for subscribing to me, if you have. I really appreciate it. So a long time ago, I was asked to do a question and answer video, like, I'm talking like, this was like 2 years ago, and I never did it. So I'm going to do it today. And also, yes, I got my hair redone yesterday, so it's bright pink. I got it cut too, so it's really short. So yes, so I'm going to do the question and answer video. Okay, question 1. What type of genre of video games do you like, and which is your favourite? Guess it's just anything that's an RPG. I really like RPG games. Yeah, like open world RPG stuff, so like Skyrim or Fallout or Witcher, that sort of stuff. As for which one's my favourite, definitely Skyrim. I have played it so much over the past 6 years. And even though I definitely see its flaws, and it is by no means a perfect game, it's definitely very good, and part of the reason for that is the modding community. So yeah, Skyrim is my favourite. What console, if you had any, did you grow up with, and what was your favourite? I've been playing video games for a long time, like literally like 20 years. So I had a GameCube when I was like 10 maybe, which was a gift from my brother because he didn't want it anymore. Just sacrilege. So I played Wind Waker, Zelda Wind Waker, and Ocarina of Time on that. Before, that was like the first like proper console that my sister and I actually had, like that was ours. Before that we just played games with my cousins, so they had Nintendo 64, which we played Ocarina of Time on, and Mario Kart. I also bought a PlayStation 2 when I was 12-ish, 11, 12-ish, and I used to play Final Fantasy on that, Final Fantasy 10 and 12. I'd say the GameCube was probably my favourite just because of like Zelda. I didn't play Ocarina of Time that much, but I played Wind Waker a lot, and it was really fun, and yeah, brings back a lot of memories. The PlayStation 2 was really good, but I mean, I suck at games. I like things to be easy, and Final Fantasy is not an easy game, like, at all. So, yeah. It's probably the GameCube. And also, do you like The Sims? Well, I have actually posted a bunch of Sims 4 videos on my channel. They've been ASMR ones, but not normal ones. But yeah, but I do like The Sims. I love The Sims, actually. I bought the first Sims game. I can't remember how old I was. I was quite young. I must have been like, yeah, about 11, 10 or 11 maybe, when I bought the very original Sims game. And I'd heard about it so much, and I'd heard it was really good. And my dad was buying it for me, and he was like, this game's okay for kids, right? And the lady said something like, if the husband cheats on the wife, you can slap him. I have no idea. It was really weird. But yeah, but I got The Sims, and I've been a Sims fan ever since. So I've always heavily modded my games. So yes, I'm a fan of The Sims. I personally actually really do like The Sims 4 just because it's updated and it's newer. I like the graphics are just way better. So I know lots of people don't like The Sims 4, but I'm quite happy with it. Okay, so that was all question 1. That was all like all multiple questions in like the first thing. Anyway, question 2. Who is your biggest YouTube inspiration? If it's a matter of who inspired me to do gaming videos, I'd say it was probably Necroscope86, I think that's his name. He was the first Let's Player I ever watched, so he was a big inspiration in me wanting to do a gaming channel. But if it's like who in general is my biggest inspiration, I'd say probably Gopher. He's my favorite YouTuber and he's my senpai. And yeah, I guess him and Necroscope are probably my biggest inspirations. Just, I don't know, they're not hugely famous, but they've done well, so yeah. Favorite food and why? This is a bit of a weird question for me. I don't really have one. I'm not actually a huge fan of food, which is like really weird, I know. I never have been. I kind of just eat out of instinct, not because I enjoy it. Like if I could choose to not have to need food, I would choose that. I don't really have a favorite food. I mean, there's things that I like, but I don't really have a favorite food. I'll go through periods where I'll like eat one thing and I'll eat like nothing else, and then I'll get over it and then I'll find something else. I don't have like one set favorite food, so yeah, I don't know. I'm really weird with food. Why did you start YouTube and what are your goals and future plans for your channel? Well, I started YouTube because, well, it seemed fun. It seemed like a fun thing to do. I'd watched other people do YouTube and I thought, oh, that looks pretty fun. They've got like nice fans. They've got, so it seems like a nice community, which it can be sometimes. Yeah, I don't know. It just seemed like a fun thing to do. I thought I'd enjoy it. People I'd watched before seemed to have fun doing it, so, and I've always been someone who wants to like entertain other people. Like I'm very creative, so I've always wanted to do things that like make other people happy. So goals and future plans. Goals, I don't really have any goals. I guess my goal before was to reach 100 subscribers, so I've done that, but I don't really have one now, to be honest. I don't know, I guess just improve, really. Just improve my stuff. Future plans. I don't really have future plans, to be honest, either. I would love to do dance covers on here, but that's kind of not possible at the moment, and I'm not going to go into why. But I don't know, just expand what I'm doing on here. Like, I started doing the ASMR videos, so yeah, just expand and improve, really. What got you into gaming? How long have you been gaming? And how has gaming changed or influenced your life? And what has it provided for you? Well, I said I've been into gaming stuff for a really long time. It's been a part of my life for as long as I can remember. I just remember playing games with my cousins when I was really little. It's always been something I've done. I've just grown up with games. What got me into it? I don't know, just I guess my cousins kind of introduced me to it and were like, oh yeah, let's play this, this is fun. I was like, oh yeah, this is fun. How has it changed or influenced my life? I mean, it's given me something to do. It's provided an escape from things like school when I was stressed or anxious. I guess it's provided me with like, yeah, like an escape from stress and anxiety, so yeah. What are the games in your gaming collection and how many do you have? Okay, I have a lot. Like, wow, I have a lot. I have a bunch of old PlayStation 2 games from like 10 years ago. I have all my Xbox 360 games from when I had an Xbox before it died of the Red Ring of Death, RIP. I have some PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4 games, but I don't really use them because I have to go into my sister's room to use them, so I never really play them. And then I have a shit ton of PC games, like holy crap. I have over 50 in my Steam library, and then I've got a whole drawer down here that is just like chock full of disc games. Like holy crap, I have so many. It's ridiculous. I haven't put them all into Steam or whatever, so I have like a bunch more. But actually, yeah, I have a lot. I have a lot of games. I think it would probably surprise people at how many I have. Like, yeah, I have no life. Any future video collaborations with Ash? Definitely. I have a Saints Row video with her, but I've lost the hard drive that it's on, so I need to find it before I can upload it. We also have a collection of the first videos that we did together ages ago, like, I'm doing it like 2 years ago again. so I have to edit them, and it's gonna be a pain in the ass because that was when we were using a different recording program and it fucked up the recording. Aside from that, I've done a couple of Skyrim videos with her, and we are planning to do some more videos together, but it's just a matter of like when we both have the time. But yeah, there'll definitely be more videos with her. What other hobbies are you into besides gaming? I guess the biggest one is probably writing. I spend a lot of time writing, like a lot of time. It's kind of all I do. I write a lot more than I'm playing games. Gaming is like my secondary hobby. So writing is like my primary hobby, which I've also been doing since I was a teeny tot. Actually, I have quite a following. I write fan fiction mostly. I have some original stories, but I don't focus on them very much because they're just not as interesting to me. But I write a lot of fan fiction, and I've been doing that since like 2008 when I was like 13. So with a previous fandom, I had a bunch of stories. I think I was actually quite well known in the fandom. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but I think I was actually quite well known. I had regular readers who would read all my stuff, and like people would tell me like, oh, I love all your stories, I can't wait for you to update and post something new. So I think I was actually quite well known within my little circle. And the same has happened with my current fandom. I have posted like, how many is it? Over 70, I think, fan fictions for this one fandom. And I was called by a friend. She said I was the pariah of a certain ship, and I was the necromancer bringing it back from the dead, which is, to be honest, the best thing anyone's ever called me. What is your favourite colour and why? My favourite colour is definitely pink. And it's because I'm such a girly girl. I love pink. I love anything pink. If I see something pink out when I'm in public, I get very excited. I love pink. I have lots of pink things in my room, lots of pink clothes. I have pink hair. I love pink. I don't know why, I fucking love pink. It's a good colour. It's a very happy colour. What is your favourite line or expression in Mass Effect, and do you use it in real life during conversations? Gosh, okay, it's been a long time since I've played Mass Effect. The last time I played Mass Effect was like 2015. I haven't played it at all this year or last year after I upgraded my computer and the game's uninstalled and I lost the save files. So I haven't played it in a really long time, and to be honest, I don't actually remember much. I know I did think out answers for this when I originally was asked these questions, but I can't quite remember them now. Can I say report to the ship ASAP will bang, okay? Can I say that? Yeah, I can't think of anything. It's been a really long time since I've played the series, so sorry, I can't really remember. Another Mass Effect question. If you could choose a character and not a romance option, someone to be a best friend in your real life, who would it be? Maybe Tali. Tali is really cute. She's really sweet. Or one of the Krogans. Maybe Grunt. Yeah, I really loved Grunt. He's like, here's your son. Thane is pretty cool. Legion. I love Legion. I'm gonna say maybe Tali. I think I'd get along well with Tali, so I think her. What can you tell me about your city that you live in? Do you like it there? And if you could go somewhere in the world, where would you like to visit? I live in a city called Newcastle, which is in the Hunter Valley of New South Wales in Australia, and it's a really nice place. I definitely wouldn't want to live anywhere bigger like Sydney, and I also wouldn't want to live anywhere smaller, like a small town. Newcastle's kind of the best of both. It's like, it's not as big and crowded as Sydney or Melbourne, but you still have a lot of stuff, and like, you're never bored. There's always stuff to do here. It's like plenty of shops. There's lots of fun things to do. Really nice beaches. Not that I really like the beach, but I mean, they're there. But yeah, it's good. It's really good. I really have liked living here. I've lived here pretty much my whole life, So yeah, I wouldn't want to go anywhere else. As for if there's somewhere I want to visit in the world, well, I've been to China in the past with my dad to go there because at the time my stepmom was living there, because she's Chinese and she didn't have a visa to Australia yet. So I went and lived with them for a month, and that was really great. I really loved that. It was really fun, and I'd love to go back there. I'd also really love to go to Japan and South Korea. What can you share about yourself? Something we don't know and something you don't mind sharing. Gosh, there's like a few things that I really should tell this channel about, but I have not. I kind of don't want to talk about those things in like this video. So, trying to just think of something small. Oh, you know what, I'll just tell you this thing. I'm autistic, actually, and it's like, yeah, people might be surprised to know that, because the YouTube community has a very weird thing about autism. I don't know what people think it is, but, I mean, I'm autistic. I'm pretty normal, but I am autistic. I only have a very mild case of it, but it, I mean, it does affect me. Like, I do stuff like I won't look people in the eyes, so even looking at the webcam is quite difficult for me. But as it's not actually a person, and I'm not actually looking at a person, but you might have noticed I often will not look at the webcam. I'll kind of like look around or look at my screen. So I don't like looking people in the eye. And I do other weird things. I've got like weird little quirks, like I'll like grind my teeth if I'm stressed, which is like called stimming. So I'll do stuff like that, like I'll like tap my feet or my hands. I'll do stuff like this, and I do the flappy hand thing, like when I'm really excited I'll just kind of go like this, which is kind of silly, but yeah. It doesn't really affect me that much. I'm pretty normal, but it does affect me enough that I find it noticeable. But yeah, so I've always been a bit nervous about telling YouTube this, because I'm like, people on YouTube seem to have a very negative opinion of what autism is, and I don't think they realise, I don't think people on YouTube know what autism is. But yeah, if you want to ask me any questions about it, feel free. I don't mind talking about it. I think this is the final question. Yes. What is your favourite movie? Or if you can't name only one, maybe a top 3. Oh gosh, okay, well I am not a movie person at all. I don't particularly like movies. I don't like watching them. I find them too long. I really can't sit still for very long. I need to do multiple things, and I can't really sit down and watch a full movie without getting restless. So I need to kind of change what I'm doing every now and then. I can't just sit still and do one thing for a really long time. So I'm not really into movies. I don't go to the movie theater like ever, because I feel very trapped there. Like I feel like once I'm in there it's like, oh no, I can't leave. I've paid for this. I can't leave, and like it's not good. If I had to pick one, I would say either Frozen, the Disney movie, or 10 Things I Hate About You, which is based off a Shakespeare play, I think. I quite like those two movies, but I mean, I haven't watched either of them in years, so yeah, I'm just not a movie person. Okay, so that's all the questions, and I look really terrible today because I'm not wearing makeup and my hair's up and it's like all messy and like a little braid. I should take it out. But yeah, I hope this has been entertaining, and how long has this gone for? This has gone for like 20 minutes, but I will cut it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I found it interesting. I don't think it was, but okay. So sorry my voice is a bit weird. I'm a bit sick at the moment, so yeah. Anyways, thank you for